The original name I had in mind for this video was chaotic, but I think this one is even more chaotic because starting a ot6 gfriend collection is pure chaos. Enjoy! So, hi! If you watched any of my previous videos, you would know that at the end of my txt portion of the binder there's a hyphen. However, you cannot see any Sono photo cards or even the placeholders that I made in my last video. The reason for that is quite simple. I decided not to collect a hyphen. Now, my reasoning behind that: collecting a hyphen never felt like something that brings me joy, because their cards are so hard to get and are mostly really overpriced. Now, I love a hyphen. I watched The Island. I've been standing them since debut. I love them so much. It's insane. But collecting them doesn't bring me joy, and I don't want to build a negative relationship with a group because I didn't enjoy collecting the photo cards. That's just stupid. I still consider them my semi-alts. I still love Sono a lot. I love all of them, in fact, all 7 of them. But I just don't want to collect their cards. I will keep the cards of Sono that I have for some time, but I think I will end up selling them after I am not emotionally attached to them anymore. So that's the first thing that I wanted to say in this video. Also, even though this breaks my heart, even though I don't have a single 𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗰 card, I am giving up on the idea of collecting her. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't get any of those 𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗰 cards. I think how I'm going to collect them is I will just find the cards that I like and get the cards that I like and keep them in like a fancy little binder. So if I end up finding an 𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗰 card that I really like and it's not expensive, I will probably get it. But I just don't have any of the 𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗰 members in my Who I Collect highlights, so that's the point. Anyways, collecting ot6 for gfriend. Cue the clown music. When the thought of collecting ot5 for Tomorrow By Together came to my head, I thought it was pretty reasonable because I have all Taeyeon's Korean album cards up to this point. I'm almost done with Soobin's. I'm only missing like 3 cards, and 2 out of them are the Dream Chapter Star cards. I'm almost done with Hyunin-kai as well, and then Yeonjun and Bongyu. We'll work on that, I promise. I'll work on that. But I'm literally scared to look for Yeonjun's cards, but I can do this. Anyways, however, with gfriend, I only have 1 card, and it's this Yuju card. It's Song of the Sirens Apple version. I am collecting ot6. And I hear you screaming, Sofia, you're not Bill Gates, that's 462 cards. Are you completely insane? Maybe. That's the thing. I will now explain to you my plan of action because, trust me, I spent the past 3 days overthinking this and I'm completely sure about my plan of action, so I'm ready to share it with you. Hope you enjoy. Anyways, as I said, gfriend have, at this point, 462 album cards. And by that I'm not counting the, for example, Time for Us clear cards or anything. No, just the regular photo cards. And not the unit ones, just the solo member cards. Now, that means that I cannot possibly do that at this point, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to focus on collecting everything from Time for Us onwards, because those are the eras I'm the most familiar with. Because I started standing gfriend during the Fever season era, and I love Time for Us. I'm so sad I haven't discovered them then, because oh my god, Sunrise is such a perfect title track. That album is absolute perfection, I have to say that. So since those are the eras that I'm the most familiar with as of right now, I will be collecting from Time for Us onwards for now. Now, that's 282 cards, and now you may be thinking, Sofia, that's not any better, which I agree. But, however, I don't think it's that insane, considering that I do know how to find the cards for cheap. my plan of action. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably seen this specific wish list, and that's what I'm going to focus on for now. I'm collecting one ot6 set for both Time for Us and Fever Season. I'm collecting 2 sets for Labyrinth. I'm collecting the lenticulars for Song of the Sirens, as well as 2 photocard sets for that album and 2 sets for Walpurgis Night as well. Now, I do not have enough 9 pocket pages to set up for that, and I don't think it's necessary for me to set up for that, since I know for a fact that I won't be getting anything besides Song of the Sirens and Walpurgis Night cards for quite a long time, because who's ready for the chaos? I'm ready for the chaos. Chapters. I know 𝗺𝗵 will make a comeback sooner, so that's my main focus right now, but gfriend comeback in June, ? Source music. So that's also coming soon, and that will like change my plans a bit, but it's fine. Anyway, let's set up for this now. I have the pages in my binder. I have the fillers, like the cardboard fillers, which I don't have enough of, so I will have to use the like papers. And then I have the placeholders, which I only have 1 for each page because I'm too lazy to make this for every single card. So yeah, anyways, let's start. First of all, what's the layout going to be like? Now, when it comes to 6 pattern, I much prefer the 3 here and 3 here pattern that I used for _hyphen cards when I still collected Sono. But with gfriend, I think it would be quite weird because I plan on storing them in age order. So that would be Sovon, Yerin, Unha, Yuju, Shimbi, and Amji. And I think it's weird to separate like Unha and Yuju, but it might work, I don't know. So I think I'm going to set it up like this, and I will vary the way that I choose corners. So on this page it will be like this, and on the next page it's going to be like this. So yeah, let's set it up. I didn't really think this through, did I? So for now, I'm not going to put the middle piece here. I'm just going to put the like piece of paper that I have as a placeholder in the middle, because I think it works, especially because I don't have enough of the fillers because I have to go to buy more of that like thicker paper, I don't know how to call it. So for right now, this is the page where I will be storing the Song of the Sirens lenticulars, which I absolutely love. And another thing is there's going to be the like how the backs of the lenticulars work. So Sovon and Yerin have the same back, then Unha and Yuju have the same back, and Shimbi and Amji also have the same back, so that's going to be nice. That's going to look really good. If it doesn't look good like this, I will probably just do the 2-2-2 pattern, because then the same backs will be next to each other, because here Yuju and Unha will obviously be separated, but I think it will work. Now we have the other layout. And here I will keep one of the Song of the Sirens sets. As I mentioned, I'm only setting up for Song of the Sirens and Walpurgis Night, since those are the cards that I will focus on right now. So, Song of the Sirens photocard set 1. Wish. Okay, that looks kinda good actually. I think I'm going to start doing my placeholders like this. I have to get more of the 9 pocket pages, but that's something I have to worry when the TXT comeback is announced, which this Sunday we are actually getting the 𝗃𝗃 or the Doom's Night film, movie, animation, however, which I'm so excited about since TU is back. Have you heard that 𝗺𝗵 universe is actually back? I'm so excited. I'm such a TU enthusiast, and for it to finally be back, I'm so happy. So here's the like placeholder for the photocard set 2, which is, I'm actually yeah, I'm probably editing everything on screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is what I have set up for Song of the Sirens. The lenticulars, the photocard set 1 and the photocard set 2. The reason why I haven't got more of the 9 pocket pages is because they're currently not in stock in a local shop, which I will gladly wait for them to be in stock in the local shop because the shipping is just so much cheaper. So here I put them here, so this one is going here, and this one is going here. So yeah, I'm really excited about my collection plans. I haven't been satisfied with my collection plans since basically 2021 has started, and I think I'm finally happy with what I want to do with my collections, so that's nice. Also, 1 minute to talk about this specific placeholder. I hate it. I've written this so badly. I'm so embarrassed, but okay. So this is the first set that I'm collecting for Walpurgis Night, and then we have the second set, which I have to put the fillers here. Oh my god, please. Now, that's everything I have to set up for now, and since I've shown you that I do have, in fact, that one user card. Now, this is not a card that I initially wanted to collect for the one of the Song of the Sirens sets, but I will be keeping it because, of course I will be keeping it, but I will be keeping it here in the photocard set 1 because it's really similar to the photocard that I'm collecting for this set. And yeah, I think that's just going to work. I'm so excited, this is going to be so fun. Like, you have no idea how excited I am. So I haven't told you anything about how I'm going to store the rest of the cards because gfriend cards aren't really in cohesive sets, like for example Twice cards are. Like, Twice cards are obviously separated by the borders or the props, or you know, you can just form cohesive sets unless like one member does something else. But you know, the thing is, you can form cohesive sets. However, Source Music didn't do that. Like, the photo cards are quite randomly separated into versions, and that annoys me to no end because I spent so much time trying to figure out the like set organizations, which I've finally done, and I do have the complete plan of how I'm going to collect for gfriend, but I'm just not going to share it as of right now. So as I go, you will see more and more of my plan. But yeah, that's everything for this video.